We now return to Mecharashi. More raiding and a mission. STs. The Hela. Based on the 3-year tech sharing agreement between Obsidian and yourself, we require the transfer of ST Hela's manufacturing specs along with your support for production. Dr. Cicero. As you read aloud, you watch Cicero's face. First shock, then distress, finally acceptance. Everything proceeds as planned. As Obsidian's liaison, you secured Hela's ST designs upon departing his lab, as expected. High-end optimization. The Obsidian Lab's no backwater operation. It's a nexus of cutting-edge tech and top-tier talent, primed to scrutinize Hela's blueprint with laser precision. Sure, Hela's designs got some kinks, but nothing a few tweaks can't iron out. You spot the egghead scrapping the GARM device, its Bloodfang's pricey offspring, jacking up instability without payoff, and they're keeping the pilot enhancement system. Obsidian's got ace pilots, but you can never have too much muscle in the cockpit. As Obsidian's Hela hits the combat trial, Cicero rings you up. The doc's sweating bullets, harping on about keeping the GARM device. Claims it's Hela's beating heart. Nobody's buying it. After all, the mech's creator isn't always its master. And it's actually not that great. I tried giving it to her. I'm still missing an arm off of it, but it's actually way worse than the Cephas she's got. Speaking of Cephas, it's pretty good, all things considered, when it's not falling apart. Dread Talon, I would love to get my hands on this. I've only got the chassis, but Sylvie needs her full mech, although she's doing alright with what she's got, but whatever. Obsidian's Dread Talon, a mech masterpiece of modern warfare, powered by Diana's cutting-edge tech. This beast is built for one thing, lethal precision. The Dominator Locator is its beating heart, fusing real-time data and tactical planning to unleash devastating strikes. When Dread Talon joins the kill streak, enemies don't stand a chance. This isn't just a mech, it's the future of combat, ready to dominate the battlefield in a heartbeat. Twilight Fang. Twilight Fang is an agile ST specialized in infiltration, night ops, and versatile combat. As one of Obsidian's 3 premium light STs, it stands apart from the Dread Talon and Doppelsoldner's focus on coordinated strikes and decapitation missions. The Twilight Fang excels in behind enemy lines operations, offering Milkama's buyers a distinct tactical edge. Specs are theory, combat's the real test. Twilight Fang came in City Type A and Jungle Type B. Slipped through mangrove channels at night, using stealth tech and terrain against DLAF. Silent Hunter in the dark. Perfect STs might exist, but battlefields aren't perfect. Pick the best trait, deploy where needed. I guess this was not one of theirs. They both don't care for it much. And it doesn't belong to anyone. Like, it's got her as the pilot, but for actual pairings, it doesn't belong to anyone. And it was the first available one, I believe, too, if I recall. The first available one that you could buy in the trade mission thing. Anyway, Glacia, whatever. When Pile Bunker pierces cockpit, I remember that frail body's dream. Flesh mastered combat, but steel gods demand more. Doll Industry warned him about Glacia. Price of divine power. Second hospital lets patients journal freely. Must be nice. Hey Hong, your intel's here. Mostly ravings. Rest is yours to decode. Doppelsoldner. I mean, I wouldn't put it at 5 myself, but it is a nice backup. Official records show only 2 documented Predator Squad engagements, suggesting either increased covert operations or deeper mission secrecy. In their lone confirmed clash with the Ashes, the Doppelsoldner-equipped team fought to a stalemate. No further encounters between these forces are on record. The old guard's gone, wiped out in the clash, but Yevgeny's Titan acquisition? That's our game changer. Without it, we'd be just another ragtag militia in Milkama's war zone. Whatever happened to that, by the way? The Rev 1. I'm tired of being compared to Lucas, tired of failing over and over, only to be mocked by those who don't understand anything. I've endured enough. I've worked hard enough, carried enough. Just because of that person, I'm unworthy of respect. Just because he created something better, must my work be dismissed? As the person in charge, the leader, they just don't understand the burden I've carried, the sacrifices I've made. If I didn't have to bear these, I'd easily surpass him. And if he were to do my job, he would be nothing. Nothing. Just wait, I'll show you all. I'll show all of you with this unprecedented bipedal ST. With all my heart and effort, I will prove it to you. Ludwig's private journal. We still don't even really know who that guy is. I'm a little behind on the story missions, but hey, if you don't pay, you slog through this game. The Mithril. I mean, sure. It's okay. What I like about this mech is that it can carry a lot of stuff. It's very heavy that way. We've achieved an unshakable lead in the field of tactical STs. The AST-06 boasts the highest production, sales, profits, and market share. Any tactical pilot worth their salt will choose the Hermes. All tactical strike forces will be equipped with the Hermes. Our next development direction should be to tap into the existing user base further and maintain products centered around the Hermes. Instead of investing heavily in developing so-called next-generation cutting-edge tactical STs, the Milkama War ended 15 years ago, and the era of peace no longer requires more extreme tactical STs. We, all of us, must be prepared to enter a new era. Following the Milkama War, ST manufacturers faced confusion and downsized production lines, leading to an influx of technical personnel and STs into the black market. This exacerbated the chaos in Milkama. Mission Code H. I saw her, I did. She's not even a seasoned investor, just a little girl. No, not the one doll. The one with long white hair. I heard the chief personally showed her all over the 07 Research Institute and factory. They even went to the firepower testing ground. Sure, there have been rumors that they're about to restart AST-07 research, but no investor would be crazy enough to invest in a project with zero chance of a success. Well, she looks inexperienced and outright crazy. No, I didn't say anything bad about our new investor. Our whole team is grateful to her. Whether we can keep our jobs or not all depends on her. Next time, wear Doll's emblem. It'll save you from judgy people, seriously. What's she talking about? I can't think of any white hair that works for Doll. Oh, it would be Fia, I guess. Top grade strength adaptive combat system? Got it? Want more? That's the tech specs. Oh, you mean the look? Revolutionary. Pure war aesthetic perfection. If it looks lethal, fight's lethal. I guess. I haven't had a lot of good luck with this, unfortunately. Right now it's stuck on a pilot that I don't use. The Malthus. Malthus, the mech that almost never was. Shelved by Obsidian after failing to find its niche, this powerhouse has risen from the ashes. Boasting enhanced rocket coverage, Malthus unleashes devastating firepower and massive engagements. A tactical juggernaut, it's equally adept at defense and offense. Time to show the battlefield what it's been missing. Firepower duel. The Malthus mech, dusting off its warehouse cobwebs, roars back to life thanks to the Wolverine's combat triumphs. Obsidian's latest firepower duo packs a punch, the Wolverine, a precision striker, and the Malthus, a zone devastator. These mechs are the perfect tag team for tomorrow's battlefields. With Wolverines flying off the shelves, Obsidian's crafting its own long-range legion, the Malthus assembly lines are firing up again. It'd be a lot better if she were a lot better, though. Once again, another pilot that needs to be maxed out to be any good. The Wolverine. In the same year as the second Wolverine badge delivery, a major scandal rocked the Malthus City Guard. 30 ST officers were caught in an embezzlement scheme involving corruption, bribes, and falsified expense reports. The investigation uncovered massive financial fraud that crippled Malthus's defensive infrastructure. Outraged citizens flooded the streets, demanding justice and severe punishment for the guilty officers. How'd that work out? The Blazer. The Sinestro rebels rock a sick battle strat. They snag a KX-037, soup it up with a beast engine and armor thick as hell, morphing it into a rolling repair rig. Their combat formation's all about the KX. NDF hits other rebel STs, the KX is there, patching them up non-stop. NDF tries to take down the KX, rebel STs get 2 shots at wrecking NDF units before the armored beast falls. The mastermind behind this mod, Chap Matthew Favre? Sean, if it's a French name, Sean, maybe, whatever. Sean, or Favre, got busted in 112. Slapped with 50 years hard time. Word on the street, the outlaw bolted that same year. Still in the wind, evading justice. 50 years from Uncle? Too long. Now this is someone's specialty. I mean, it's perfect partner. It really is a staple. Like, I can't do without it. It is, however, supposed to be Seven's mech. I need to get my hands on an Aurora. The XR. I mean, pretty much a staple of my army. Same with Kong. See, that's the thing about the early mechs. The Gen 1 mechs in the game were fine. It seems like everything after that you need to couple with a maxed out pilot to get their full potentials. The Radiance. Radiance dominates the third DLST design contest with sports car aesthetics and ultimate mobility. Winner Madeline Jones honors the design team. Sure. The Ambusher. Kagbo Town, experimental ambushers, switch to offensive tactics. After that, Battle 2 survived, earning pilots Goldenem Eichenlaub. Whatever that is. Later upgrades improved the fire control system of the ambusher. Friend in the 307th lost an arm at Kagbo. Lucky compared to his squad. You see, it's been so long I don't remember any of this stuff. I really should have just saved all this stuff until it was complete. Oh well. The Diana ST is priced at 400,000 Milcoma dollars with a 50,000 variants based on loadout. While costly for standard forces, elite units find it worthwhile. The DL and UNCS models differ in cockpit systems and engine housing construction. DL uses one-piece seed castings, while UNCS opts for Obsidian's sectional welded design. Despite similar strength ratings, recent DL combat data shows engine housing deformation issues, questioning Seed's local advantage. Obsidian counters with lifetime warranty coverage. The Flintstone. Flintstone mech has evolved from a sidekick to a frontline powerhouse. Beefed up shoulder and torso plating transformed this bot into a main battle unit. Now Flintstone doesn't just back up the unreachable with heavy fire, it's a game changer on the field. With nimble moves and teamwork tactics, this mech carves out winning strategies for the whole squad. The new Flintstone, lab rats think light years ahead. The Ironclad. Ironclad suffered heavy losses at Lukewarm Bay, vulnerable to missile barrages. Despite this, mountain warfare success drives Lanikia's continued production improvements. Reports indicate new Mountain ST development based on Ironclad design. The UNCS pairs Wolverine with Ironclad to cover its recon and ranged combat weaknesses. Wolverine's advanced radar and ECM systems detect cloak enemy STs and eliminate surveillance gaps, while its ranged countermeasures complement Ironclad's devastating close assault. The synergy excels in complex terrain. Despite Ironclad's limits, new UNCS pilots beam with pride at their assignment. This ST launched ace pilot Rosa's legendary career. Whether they match her glory is one thing, but sitting in that cockpit imagining her battles is something else entirely. Low versatility. It does one thing. Kowlin. The UNCS salvaged a wrecked Kowlin, sending it to White Maple for a tech strip. They reverse-engineered its shoulder-mounted power core, integrating it into their own mecha. While cloning the tech was a cakewalk, mastering the high-impact shockwave system was another story. Only the most skilled pilots could harness its raw power, leaving rookies in the dust. Krieger. An advanced toy. The Krieger proves cost-effective with its multi-terrain capabilities and reliable performance in mountain swamps and urban zones. Anti-air vehicles supplement the ST's defense against aerial threats. This comprehensive battlefield setup allows for less stringent pilot requirements. Borrowed that ST once. Multi-language systems loaded, but thank the stars for universal language mode. Sharon's our ace in the hole. This mech's so finely tuned, even our welder Little John can pilot it like a pro. For us frontliners, it's a game changer. Rebel anti-ST guns? Useless against us. Word is, Belsooth's feeling the heat too. Assembly calls ringing. Time to gear up for the next mission. Corporal Lars. Sharon's alloy impressed me. Anti-pen's solid. Could cut tungsten and titanium. Bump the nickel, make it last longer. Let's see. The initial assault on the stronghold Southgate was a bust. Those crafty rebel scum dug in turrets on the cliffs, making top-down and parallel strikes useless. Now it's our turn to shine. Mission: infiltrate the canyon and obliterate those turrets up close and personal. Intel says they've got anti-armor mines and cluster bombs waiting for us, but the Chiron's battlefield prowess is just another day at the office. I mean, it's obsolete now. The Swamp Walker. I have no idea how to use this damn thing. UNCS Special Forces, disguised as Sinestro guards, guerrillas, captured 2 Swamp Walkers. DLAF pursuit failed, but built-in self-destruct activated during transport. One would think they would all have something like that. After days of chaos, White Maple's defense forces and allied units from Rainburg launched a counterattack against rebels controlling the area between Sunset Valley and White Maple. Rebels' high-speed units were severely weakened by Gamma SARs, forcing retreat. In the final phase, Gamma SARs lost sync with other mecha units, hampering the pursuit's forces' combat effectiveness and allowing some rebels to escape annihilation. The heavy mechs dominate local skirmishes, but fall short in total annihilation. That's their Achilles heel. To forge an unstoppable combat unit, you need a diverse arsenal of steel troopers working in sync. Mix and match for maximum destruction. The only thing really annoying about them is just how much armor they have. The Metal Mare's defense couldn't stop the rebels' kamikaze vehicles from hitting the arms factory and power plant, but the street blockade slowed the assault spread, shielding most civilian structures. The Metal Mare's counterattack halted the rebels' advance. Unable to breach the mech's firepower grid, the rebels failed their tactical goals. Meanwhile, White Maple City's defenders couldn't repel the enemy entirely. They relied on urban cover for a grueling attrition war. The battle concluded when the rebel supply lines were hit, forcing an early retreat. The Mandrill. In July, the DLAF 305th Armored Battalion faced an ambush in the industrial zone. The force, packing 2 Mandrills, 3 Hermes, and other armor, was shredded by UNCS firepower. The Mandrill, struck by an anti-ST missile, lost its leg and crashed in factory ruins. The Mandrill's pilot, refusing to yield, radioed for backup while battling NDF forces. Using terrain to advantage, they held out for 30 minutes until reinforcements arrived. Post-battle, Mandrills shifted to spec op roles. Some units were converted to export-grade STs, finding their way to overseas buyers in civilian militias. Anti-ST guns make those behemoths manageable. In other words, they suck. Take the Leak. Fresh Take the Leak had issues against rebels. Engineers fixed that. Universal parts for quick frontline repairs. Now it stays in the fight longer, especially alongside Centurions. Skip the patches. Build new. That says that it's cheap. Fire support needed at Hill 701. Fire now. Traitors and Meisters took our position. Damn, rebels coming in hot. Can't stop these Meisters. 304th Armor. Fall back east. We're overrun. Run, Lieutenant Wright. Run. Border militia's packing heat thanks to you. I never really used them. I think I had mechs that made them obsolete. At that point, frankly, they're not all that great either. They go down pretty easy. Okay. Encounter. Endurance defines survival. Hold on for 6 turns. What bonus does that give me, I wonder? So obviously they're going to keep coming in. Gotta protect that little bastard. It seems to me like we're probably going to get benefit by standing on those, though, so I'm going to maybe want ranged. Although having her skirt around the outside while the rest of them hang out might be doable. I guess. It shouldn't be too hard, as these missions tend not to be.
Where's the target?
See, you're making me miss out on that.
Go to hell, you worthless scrap!
Exar, it's showtime.
See, that's a Gamma SAR's got too goddamn much armor. How about you stand on that? Well, this alone ought to be able to take that out. Nope.
Rosa, I'm here.
Nope.
No one can stop us.
Fucking Gamma-Sars. Take out its other arm. No. Take out its other arm. There. Doesn't allow me to move, though. No. Lower its hit points a little bit.
Hide your ugly face.
There you go. Now we can about face and go after something that's actually a threat.
Where's the target?
I don't like that you're getting so far away from me. That actually pisses me off. So we'll just take you out instead.
Think before you act.
Well, you may as well stay around here and help out. That rocket is going to be a pain in the ass, but I can't get to it.
Go ahead. It will take effect immediately.
I hate wasting that just to get over there.
Nobody escapes me! Face my wrath!
That's what I thought. Fucking guard.
All right, then prepare to die.
Oh, we may as well just stay here and help out then.
All right, then prepare to die.
Something tells me having you here is not going to be helpful. We could probably take you here. Moving you here allows me to not only take that one, but then help out on this side. I think she can probably handle that alone.
It will take effect immediately. Let's wrap this up. Pronto.
And we gotta get rid of you.
Resistance is futile. I'd ditch this power the second if I could.
I gotta stop using William as my primary. He's no longer front runner. Like, he just can't do any damage as a first striker. But I like getting him up there because he's got the assist.
Face my wrath!
But like Rosa, on the other hand...
Exar,
Rosa
it's
could have wiped
showtime.
out the threat of
I'd ditch this power
the guard,
second if I
first
could.
of all, probably, and then we could have saved some time.
Think before you act.
Better hang back. Alright, well, let's guarantee one. Let's guarantee that we disarm it first.
All right, then prepare to die. Let the dance begin. Well done.
Easy peasy. Alright. Now what is it? 8-6? Yeah. 8-6 to get to the next. Well, and that's the next critical mission, which is going to have Probably a Titan boss, I think, if I remember the story. Where we left off in the story. Okay, we don't think it's... Damn and blast. Oh well. Let's see what we can do next time.